So this is my first wine glass project here. Usually I do wine bottles, painted wine bottles. And of course, once you start as a face painter, you just pick up the paintbrush and you just want to create and paint everything. And so one thing leads to another. And as you can see, these are just some of the ladies here. But I'm about to paint her hair on. Most of the all of the ladies actually have their hair on, their lace wigs on already. So I kind of like the way that they came out. I'm using different types of paint, but basically all of them are just acrylic based paints. And then once I'm done, I'm going to paint or spray paint the enamel on top of it so it can give it a gloss, of course, and then it'll protect the acrylic paint as when they put them, wash them. I do not recommend to put these in a dishwasher because, I'm not sure if this paint is, safe or not to put in the dishwasher. I know acrylic paint is not. This is not the enamel paint that I'm going to put in the oven and bake them. Inside each glass right here, I have the ladies' faces that I did as a template if I can get their faces correct. Does that look like her? She is a pretty lady. Matter of fact, all these ladies are so gorgeous, and I'm just so happy that they are going to get a token with my name on it. See that? Does that look like her a little bit? I gotta put her wig on. My daughter had called from Tuskegee University as I was about to demonstrate on how to put her wig on, but I went on ahead and did it, anyway. I couldn't video it, but this is her. I had emailed the bride and asked, was this hair color right? Because it looked like she had some filter going on in the original picture that she gave me. I'll figure out how to post the picture down below on the side. I think her, which is different, she has green eyes, and in her picture she had somewhat of a burgundy type hair. And rest of the ladies, I guess their hair was black, even straight, or just in a natural twist, or braids, short haircut, or what have you. But these are the painted wine glasses. My first time doing them, and I'm pretty pleased on how they look on the outside. So I'm really hoping the bridemaids love them, and really appreciate the bride giving them this nice gift. And what I did do the base with a white acrylic first, and then I just painted everything else. When I turn the glasses around, I'll show you guys how I actually did it. I'm pretty excited on how I did it. Maybe next time I do it, I'll have a different technique, so when you do turn the glass around, you can see their faces up front, and then you can see their faces in the back. So I'm not sure how to really work that part out, but like I said, I usually do wine bottles, so I paint the whole bottle so you can't see what's on the back side. But these glasses, only the ladies' faces is painted, and it's not painted all around, and therefore when you turn it around or have your drink in it, you can definitely see the back side of the ladies in the glass on what it looks like. And it's wouldn't say it's an eyesore, but you can definitely tell it's hand painted or whatever. It doesn't look as pretty as the ones here, up front. Um, doesn't look as pretty, but I am loving this yellow hair right here. And also, this may be my I only did a few YouTube pages. I really customize shoes and I customize everything. So usually if you have an artsy hand or something artsy about you, you want to break out your paint brushes and paint every little thing you can get your hands on. But I've learned to say, no, I don't think I can do that. But I do like challenges sometimes, and sometimes I just think it's not worth it because I'm afraid of maybe the criticism I may get. I was afraid doing these glasses. The bridemaids may not think they look nothing like their pictures. So after I, get pictures of these, maybe I'll post the side-by-side pictures and see what you all think. Do they actually look like the ladies, or they favor, or they don't? Do they need a little bit of shading? And also a part of my disclaimer, or I just close to them that I am not a portrait artist. I don't want to mess up anybody's face and they think that they're getting back, what they think they're, should look like. But I am not a portrait artist by all means. She can actually have some more shading done. I don't know. I've seen way better. I've also had some mentors and tutors here on, social media, and I really appreciate them for taking the time out giving me their, tips and tricks. But I did throw in some eyeshadow right there. All of them really had on light makeup. Nothing was really caked on. So the more dramatic a picture is, the more pop and dramatic the painting, will be. So I didn't want to go overly heavy with, the paint on these paintings. So I tried to keep it as light as possible. With these natural beauties here. And then with the men, I have a set of men I have to do, guys. They have the short cognac glasses, or I guess I don't know what you call these, but these are nice, and I guess they're the same size maybe, or maybe a tad bigger than the wine glasses. But these are pretty nice. There's no stem on these, and so I guess the men, well, I don't guess, but the men will go on these. And I'm just wondering, I got to ask the bride, are they their husbands, or just the best, or just the groomsmen of the groom? But let me show you guys the back before my daughter calls me again. I can't miss any phone calls. She just left for college last Thursday, and this is my first Thursday, my first week away from her. And Thursdays I'm usually at home, just me and her, because my little one goes with her dad on Thursday. So now I'm just in the house by myself. This is a nice one too. These short haircut ladies are just beautiful. I love that one. So let me just show you the back. I don't know. Let me move this, extra stuff, out of the way. But the back is not that, bad, but I don't want it to be, too much of an eyesore maybe. But like I said, if you have red wine in your glass, it may not be too difficult. But let me turn her around. So as you can see how I outlined everything, her body shape, and then her head. Then her hair, I just freestyled, her hair. But that's the back of the glass. You can't see through it. Maybe if you get in some light, you can, see the silhouette, of her, or, something. But who does all that when your glass is going to be full? But that's the back of them. I don't know. I don't know if it was a time thing or something. I don't know. And that's the back of her. So basically, all the glasses have the same, back and just your head. And then I colored in, everything else. But as you go this way, it's kind of an eyesore. But your wine will be in here. Hopefully, you're drinking red wine, and you fill it up to the rim. Who doesn't drink red wine all the way to the rim? Okay, and as you sip, hey, just fill it back up. That's exactly what I would do. And then therefore, you won't be able to see this white part that just looks distorted and just looks like, a melting snowman. So that handles that. Just keep your glass filled with red wine. That's the best example or idea that I got for you. So, and this beauty here, she was one of the first girls that I done, and I did not know how she was going to turn out. Oh, I did put paper in her. Well, actually, that's toilet paper. I put toilet paper in hers. Let me show you what her cutout looks like, and maybe that looks like her as well. So hopefully she'll be pleased with her glass. And all you do is just go in there and trace it on there. That's a technique that one of my friends showed me. But the back of her glass is basically the same, and it just goes all the way down. But you can see that white in there, and that's the only thing that I'm not really too pleased about, the glasses. Just let me know in your comments if you have some better ideas and techniques. I know right now I didn't use the correct enamel paint for it, because I'm used to painting like a whole bottle just white with acrylic and then going back over and painting whatever ladies on there. I think I have some bottles on one of my other YouTube videos that I've done. So I'm not going to talk you all to death, but I'm just trying to give you all some information. So now that the ladies are all done and finished, and I have them like I want them, I can definitely give you all some tips and tricks, and I'm not scared of a little criticism. Leave your comments below. And my Instagram is Faceorama, all one word, and I can also be found on Facebook, Faceorama, Face and Body Painting.